table today is going to be full of Dolce & Gabbana product to work on the face and eyes product, which are the blushes, bronzers, illuminator. That was the only universal illuminator. And I'm going to be speaking about the difference between these two products, which one is a face tint and the other one is foundation. EVERLAST foundation, 24-hour full coverage, 3D matte, no transfer. Okay, this is the stunning product. And this other one is the Dolce & Gabbana HYDRA Glow and Fresh Skin Tint, meaning coverage wise on this product is extremely light. Okay, so we're going to make a comparison about the consistency in both. I'm going to be recommending, okay, certain product, why you should be buying certain product and why you should be skipping certain product, what is worth actually. And I'm going to be speaking eyebrows. Every day on this week, I'm going to be speaking about certain brand, certain product, you know, for your face. Highly recommending Tom Ford, the SCULPTOR Brow Pencil. One of my favorite products. Tom Ford launched first this creation of the SCULPTOR Brow Pencil. Then come or include a full refill. Long wearing, with a tiny little bit you can go a long way. When you invest in a product, not only you want to buy quality, but you want to buy quantity as well. Quantity and quality. So this pencil, when you are done, have this full refill. Because you are not going to believe, friends, but probably I have pencil for a year and a half. They are going to be replacing the SCULPTOR Brow by the Architecture Brow Pencil. Calligraphic tip. This is what I have over here, is the number 03 taupe. But I keep coming to Benefit Cosmetics. Oh my, these look like a never-ending product. With one of these I can go a whole year. Highly recommending this brow setter from Benefit Cosmetics. I'm using the shade Clear. I am the type of person, friends, when something works on me, I'm going to keep reusing it. I'm going to keep, you know, buying them. One of my favorite perfume, which is the Goddess from Burberry. It's so, the smell is so fresh, it's sweet. I simply love it. It's a mood lifter. It's super, super gorgeous to be wear around this season. When it's hot or it's a little warmer outside, the scent of this product, oh my, everybody come and ask me, you know, what I'm wearing. And something very similar happened to me with the LIBRE Intense from YSL. So these two are one of my favorite. Cheers on this. This product, you know, can be crucial for us, you know, on a day when we need a lot of energies and we feel like a meh, you know. Illuminators. Before starting your foundation, we're going to worry first about putting some illuminator, because the illuminator, friends, is going to make a night to day difference on the performance of your foundation. We're going to start with the Luminous Silk Aqua Highlighter from Giorgio Armani, and I pick number 1, Halo. Look just like a white silverish. I pick as well for the shade number 3, Dawn. I'm going to be applying one shade on one side of my cheek and the other shade on the other side. Armani Luminous Silk 03 Dawn. So I'm going to apply this as my illuminator. You can apply this, you know, as a highlighter, if that is what you want, or you can do as I am doing it right now, prior to your foundation. Texture wise, it is like applying a skincare. As you can see, it's more rosy, have more rosy finish. A very kind, super delicate, friends. Diffuse. I'm saying like a skin caring. So let me make a swatch of the 01 Halo. More pearly. Look at this. I'm going to use a clean finger. So 03 Dawn, 01 Halo. I'm very excited, friends, to continue with this mini series, you know, about the illuminators. So beautiful, friends. So don't be afraid, friends, okay? Look at this. Look at the luminosity my face have. The product is not sticky. The product set on the skin as part of my skincare routine. Face tint or foundation. And what is the difference? Okay, the foundation, and I'm going to make it very simple. The foundation is always going to provide you with more coverage. We're going to see the consistency on the EVERLAST foundation from Dolce & Gabbana. This is the 7 Light Neutral. And let me give you, can you see? This is totally liquid. And the skin tint from Dolce & Gabbana, let me put a tiny drop here. Look at this. Run right away, meaning that the coverage that this product is going to provide you, you know, is going to be thinner. Let me tell you, for being a skin tint, oh friends, I've been loving it so much. Look at this. Okay, so this is the foundation. And can you see that? The foundation is thicker, have more coverage. If I have to choose between both, I will always choose foundation. Okay, because the foundation, you can manipulate the product as it is your wish. I love it if you just want a little retouch of evenness on your skin. That very natural. Highly recommend this product. It's so rich infusion wise. I'm going to proceed with my Bidillion 968. It's a foundation brush. Stunning product. They are professional, friends. So let us start where I put the product Done from Giorgio Armani. With a tiny little bit of this product, friends, you can go a very, very, very long way. Claiming to be 24 hours, you know, long wearing. All of the products are richly infused. With a tiny little bit, friends, I can go a very long way. Dolce & Gabbana, the EVERLAST foundation, 7 Light Neutral. Nothing here, and you can observe all the blemishes, redness, and unevenness I have. So I'm going for hot pump more. It is semi-matte, the EVERLAST foundation, and 7 Light Neutral from Dolce & Gabbana. I am a true light of skin, and I'm going to proceed with Burberry 40 Neutral Concealer. And I'm going to start applying this product where my dark circles are. This product cover and conceal and correct more than you can ever expect. Okay, I'm going to forward this part, but I want for you to observe. Look the darkness of my dark circle. So this specific shade had a peachy undertone. The Burberry Beyond Wear Perfecting Concealer. And the shade I'm using, friends, is the 40 Light Neutral. Considering that it is just one shade, friends, and look at the coverage that this beautifulness is providing to my eyes and brightening my eyes as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous, friend. Highly recommending it. And now it is the time for the setting. Let me introduce you with the Dolce & Gabbana. I haven't heard so much about this product, but it's a Fig Skin Perfector Shine Control Blurring Powder, and it's the 00 Universal Shade. Okay, I'm going to be applying Dolce & Gabbana here, and I just recently bought. I actually got it on Friday. This is a stunning product from Burberry, the 02 Medium. You can pick your shade. I didn't have light, so I picked for the medium, but I was comfortable because this is dual shade there. It's a Burberry Beyond Wear Setting and Refining Powder. It's a mattifying veil, 24-hour, and a smooth and breathable, non-drying effect. Let me show you the shade on the center. Super invisible, have a little more color, okay? What I would love to do is to go in between both shade and to see what is the difference. And I'm going to apply Dolce & Gabbana on this other side of my face so you can compare, my friends, because we're speaking about two products that are shine control, blurring effect, but they both claim to be setting with a radiant finish. So I got this much from Burberry going in circles, so I get a little bit of both. So I'm going to start on the T-zone first, okay? We're going to see what is the difference on this. Wow, it's so beautifully perfecting. But I have more blemishes and to see what is going to be the effect. Blurring the effect, control the shine, okay, but it's not drying the skin. And this is one of the reason, a main reason, friends, I got, you know, luxury product like this. I love everything so far that Burberry is being produced in France. Let us proceed on this side with Dolce & Gabbana, claiming as well control shine blurring effect, setting us with a radiant effect, okay? So I'm going to pass my brush. Okay, on this one is so soft. Look at this. How blurring it is, this Dolce & Gabbana powder. Wow. It's not leaving a white cast. Many people speaking really bad about Dolce & Gabbana that was leaving a shiny effect with a white cast. Judge for yourself, friends. Had a tremendous blurring effect. So this one is giving me a more luminosity or luminous finish on this side, and this one is more perfecting. Wow, yeah, I can see it probably because this one have a dual tone, right? But I couldn't be more enchanted with this gorgeousness from Dolce & Gabbana. Both of them, friends. I have a tendency to have a very dry skin, okay? But these two beauties, highly recommending it. Very highly recommending it. I'm going to proceed to apply to my lips. It is called my Mint Oil Lip Plumper, okay? It is an universal shade. Let us speak about the Gemstone collection. Dolce & Gabbana launch this past year. Speaking about the Gemstone eyeshadow palette, is a limited edition. It's a multi-high finish. And the shade is Quartz Harmony. Okay, let us begin with this. Look at this. Oh my. Literally, it left all of the product on my arm. It's a creamy, foily shade. This is a mauve rose. This is a gorgeous pearlescent, coppery, corally shade. And then I come with this one that is more intense, okay? Oh yes, friends, the formulation of this product, friends, doesn't produce any fallout. So this is the number one thing I'm going to be checking in a product. Formulation. 65 for this palette. As you see, it's turning into like a pink purple shade that is so in right now. So friends, I love it. I don't hear many people speaking about this beauty. I have to buy it for my collection. So on this other palette, you can find metallic, foil, shimmer, and matte. And I really want to make a makeup look using some of the shade from this palette. At least I'm going to borrow this shade over here, okay? So I welcome you to my channel, my friends, with all of my heart. Wishing you nothing but blessing. Friends are here with one eye done, using 100% of Dolce & Gabbana palette, Quartz Harmony. So I will explain to you what is the shade I'm using from this palette. I begin with this shade, that on the inner, and the deepest shade on my outer, and transitioning with these three shades from this palette, from Eyes to Kill, this gorgeousness that you can observe on the right middle. I didn't apply any liquid liner. All what you see here is Prada lines in shade Mahogany. This is what I put on my waterline and a little bit on the outer. I don't have any white. It is optional if you want to do it. Let us begin with the very first shade I started and was my inner with this gorgeousness, this one. It's like I'm between champagne corally shade. So with the Chanel 200 dual brush, I'm packing the product, and this is going to be applied just on the inner. The product performance, friends, is so crazy creamy. I'm not using any type, as you can observe, of primer or anything to sustain this shade on my eyelid. What a beautiful, beautiful formulation from Dolce & Gabbana, friends. I'm not protecting my eyes because I really want for you to understand my bother with my purchase from Chanel. With the deepest shade is gorgeous rosewood, beautiful shade that you can see here. I'm not even shaking my brush, so because I want for you to observe the performance of this product, friends. It's a precision brush. I'm going to grab into the same shade here. It's a very quick makeup look, and I'm going to give some dimension just to the outer corner, friends. So I was using a fluffy brush from Chanel. That's it. This is all what I want on this eye. So now I'm going to be using a transition shade, and it's going to be this one, okay? Kind of soft coppery shade, and you can observe there, but this coppery shade had, look at the wet finish effect, all my friends. So is this. So I'm going to use this as a transition here with this gorgeous mauve shade. Really want for you to observe the performance of this palette. Wow, wow, wow. Now with my finger, not even I use the brush, friends, I'm coming to this gorgeousness. I dare you. I said I still, I dare you. Okay? I'm going to use this shade over here. This palette is still available at Dolce & Gabbana. Look at this, friends. I've never seen, you know, a palette performing this way. Oh my. And the only thing you need to do with these, friends, is just to press. So with Prada line, I'm going to apply this mahogany shade. So this is going to my waterline. If you still haven't chance to get this beauty, formulation wise, friends, this is not comparison regarding what I can tell you about the formulation on this beauty. This had a dry wet formula. Look for yourself. Observe the mascara XL from Dolce & Gabbana. Why not? I did this eye with Christian Louboutin. Okay, so this is the lightening, and let us compare with this beauty. I have very little volume, but they are long. So when I use lengthening mascaras, friends, I need to be careful because when I open, sometimes my eyelashes can reach my eyelid. Actually, it is crazy lengthening compare Christian Louboutin and Dolce & Gabbana. Oh my friends, I can't have enough friends with my eyelashes. Oh, you complain then you don't have enough eyelashes? Check this one, it's stunning. I use these two, Christian Louboutin and Dolce & Gabbana XL mascara. Oh, gorgeous. I'm using from Dolce & Gabbana the 02 medium face to eyes match. Makeup obey, you know, for correction as well. So if your lips is very long from where your nose to the cupid bow and you wanna make it look shorter, so I'm going to do this. It is an illusion of shortening this area and uplifting the cupid bow. Wow. Friend, when I teach you stuff like this, you know, it's not hacks. It's actually, you know, techniques that always are going to help you for correction. Look, if you had to observe from slightly far, it gives me right away an uplifting effect on my lips. It's crazy how this can work. Okay, I'm being in love lately with this Pro Foundation brush from the Sephora collection, and I'm going to get more of them because it's a very versatile brush. Product blend as an airbrushing effect. I don't have enough from the eye look with these two stunning palettes from Dolce & Gabbana. Quartz Harmony. How gorgeous, friends. If you have the chance, you have the money, and you can afford this beauty, get it, because this palette is to go all around the year, friends. These shades are so gorgeously muted. So I can go deeper, I can go softer, just name it. And this other one, I Dare You palette. Oh, friends, I take care of this palette with my life. I put the plastic already, but I want for you to observe this beautiful creation from Dolce & Gabbana. The kind of pigment you are going to find on that palette, friends, is to die for. Bronze on, 02 light medium. In between neutral warm. That is it. 02 neutral. So now we're coming to Face to Eyes match. 03 Hopeful Rose. This beauty, friends. Wow. Joyful Peach is the 02. Joyful Peach. All of these products are amazing to be built. I can use this one or this one. Let me go for this shade. You can go just straight with Joyful Peach. Let us see how this ends. Friends, these are a sheer finish. Oh wow. How gorgeous, friends. Gorgeous sheer effect. Look at this, friends. It's so crazy delicate. Wow, you just want that little touch of something, friends. Joyful Peach, the 02. And there another company, they don't launch bunch of product, but every time they bring something to the market, friends, they are giving us the best of the best. So I'm going to proceed with a tiny little bit of this beautiful universal illuminator. It's from the Devotion collection. Look at this stunning, friends. Okay, I don't have enough. Look at this, friends. How gorgeous. This might be on your kit, on your person, your whatever, then you decide to carry up. Look at this. The 3D design is still intact. I'm trying to don't destroy, but this is how the shade look. And this is how this perform. I have to buy all over again every product I'm being demoed today. I will do it because they are worth of my investment. And with this fluffy brush, and it is from Morphe, okay? I'm going to use it to apply this highlighter just from the top area of my cheeks, and I go oval movement, okay? See? I've never seen something so beautiful, friends, as a highlighter. Remember I told you I will use this area to enlighten it for that dentation I have there. So gorgeous. Again, I recommend this product again. I'm so in love, my friends, so in love. Again, Dolce & Gabbana, the universal shade they launch. Beautiful, my loves. If this product fade away, no, it's long wearing. I totally forgot. I decided going on the center of my eyes, my lower eyelid, with this stunning creation, Trade the Hermes from Hermes. I'm using the 10 or Permabrush. It's a color, eye color pencil. When you diffuse it, it is like a beige. The statement, friends, that this makeup look have, it is just gorgeous. These are my new product from Dolce & Gabbana. It is called my Kiss My Gloss 4D Gloss Stick and Lip Liner Duo, made in Italy. We're going to find out together, friends. The shade I'm going to show you is 01 Whisper. Ooh. Friends, oh my friends. Oh my friends, look this detail. Look at the quality of this company, friends. This is what I've been telling you, my loves. Detail is a new product. It comes with the lip liner 01 Whisper. Ooh, look at this shade. And the lip gloss. Nice, because you don't want to bring a lot of product. Look at this shade, friends. This actually is a gloss. This is the lip liner. Okay, they come in duos. You have to see the quality of this. It's kind of heavy. Like you can tell the quality of this product, friends. 01 Whisper. And let us see the other color I ordered is 02 Giggle. Yeah, this is definitely a cool tone shade. But these are the detail, my loves. How stunning. I love these duos. Because you don't know percent. You don't know how to combine your lip liner. This is a brilliant idea. Ooh, look at this. It's a brown. The lip gloss on 01 Giggle. This is a cool tone. You see? It has some cool tone in purple finish. Beautiful, friends. So I'm going for the 02. Okay? Whisper. Look. The color is a trim. As you see the color, this is those kind of hybrid, a gloss. This is a borderline shade between coralish pink shade. Oh my friends, tell me if you don't like this Dolce & Gabbana product. Oh my chicken. I was reading on the information. These products are super long wearing. And I'm going to proceed to show you the two new shades I got on my collection. My 1981 lipstick. They come by numbers, okay? This color. 1981. Ooh, look at these, friends. How gorgeous it is. Even this shade can go stunning with a makeup look. The other one is my 333. Look at these, friends. So don't get fooled for what you see. This is on this look like a those brick kind of terracotta shade. They are extremely hydrating. It's like a deep berry. This is translating on my skin, not what I see here. Here look like a red brick or terracotta shade. But on my skin, on this part of my skin is looking pink. Okay, like a berry pink. Wow, they are both beautiful. I would love for you to tell me what do you think about this innovative creation from Dolce & Gabbana regarding the new lipstick and lip liner, friends. I couldn't be more excited about the makeup look I did with product, friends. This gorgeousness from Dolce & Gabbana, friends. These are companies that they don't launch really often, but when they do, friends, is to keep it. What I can tell you, performance of everything is still immaculate. Is no fallout whatsoever. No fallout. So highly recommending it. I don't have enough from these, friends. On the paper says, on the information, they're very long wearing. Really, really worth of the price, friends. The most of the luxury company are charging a price of $35 to $40 for one lip liner. These are long wear, transfer proof, friends. The lipstick, look at the performance. My beautiful friends, it's time to say goodbye to you with all of the beauties I display for today's tutorial. I hope that the video is not too long. I don't have enough about the performance of everything. I don't have enough regarding the beautifulness of the eyeshadows from Dolce & Gabbana that I fall in love once again, all over again. So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to my channel, friends, as I'm always bringing new things to the test. I test hundreds of product, friends, hundreds of them. So I won't say something and it's not true, but everything I play with today, friends, they are just gorgeously stunning. And I hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful rest of this gorgeous evening, friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be listing and tagging all of the product that I used today. So with this, friends, thank you again. Thank you very much and see you on the next one. Thank you, my loves. Bye.